need the sort of momentum that has been missing. In last game, Ashu and Naveen, both of them did not perform well. Dream 11 starting 7. Avneet and I, we formed our teams. We won't tell you what we've done. You don't tell us yours. For all we know, he entertains all of us. He is the Naveen Express. Never goes out of fuel. Last 2 games not working for him. He'll be hungry and hurt. And that is
the high flyer. The man, the myth, the legend. Dream 11 player to watch out for, Pawan Kumar Sehrawat. Here we go. Since season 8, in a little over 3 seasons, have a look at these numbers. As identical as it can get, almost neck to neck as far as rate points, super rates, and super 10s are concerned. Dabang Delhi winning the toss. First up, the Telugu Titans.
Line drawn, game on, Kerala Kabaddi!
Yes, Kabaddi, Long Kabaddi, 8 Kabaddi, 7 Kabaddi, 6 Kabaddi, 5 Kabaddi, 4 Kabaddi, 3 Kabaddi, 2 Kabaddi, 1 Kabaddi.
We are ready. It is going to be the high flyer who has taken the onus upon himself to make the first impact. He just walks a little bit, and as he goes, Ashish says, "You're mine." Pawan Sehrawat on the bench.
A very good evening to Pawan Sehrawat. From the left corner, Ashish Malik. First tackle of the first half, celebrated by Shriram Finance. Now, Ashu Malik in action. Truth be told, Paddy, Ashu Malik and Naveen Express, if in full flow, to be honest, they probably are the best number 1-2 raiders across all 12 teams.
With you, 1000%. Now he'll fly, he'll run, he'll crawl, he'll walk, he'll do whatever it takes. He'll still get you a point. Joginder, the captain who won them the trophy. The assistant coach is now the coach. And Mr. Huda was the coach when they won that trophy.
Yeah, interesting dynamics. Deepak Huda was the coach of Dabang Delhi KC. Joginder Narwal was the captain of Dabang Delhi KC in season 8. He's now the coach of Dabang Delhi KC. Naveen Express with Delhi. Krishan Kumar Huda on the other side.
Good start for Dabang Delhi because first up Pawan Sehrawat has been ushered. Oh, up he comes. But only to come down flat on the mat. Was it Sagar Rathi?
It was Sagar Rathi. Clips the wings of Ashu Malik. Went above Sagar. In fact, credit to the man, I think that was Ankit. Yeah, it was Ankit. Sagar made first contact. He'll get the point. But it was Ankit that should ideally get that point.
Yeah, he was completely lost. His partner saved him, and that's the reason we say the first touch will get you a point in your kitty, but the first touch may not be necessarily the best. It is so many times the second or sometimes the third touch that finally saves the blushes for your side and wins you the point.
There he is, the Naveen Express. Oh, when in full flow, he's just absolute lightning. They call him the Express for a reason, very light-footed, and he comes up with silky moves like that. The subtleties of the game. Gentle touch on Vijay Malik.
They seem to be crumbling at the moment. Dabang Delhi in the War of Stars night today. Look at that finesse. Kick doesn't go high. Okay, now this is a big moment. One mission, one goal, one target, 1 point. Come on, Ashish, pick up speed. You need to do that. This is do or die. You need to fly a little bit for us. 15 seconds and under from here on. Things can really get tricky the moment it goes under 10 seconds, and then the defense will say, okay, we waited for too long. Bonus gets it.
Wow, right in the nick of time. Dangerous that. Ashu Malik. Oh man, what a show he put on last season. Yeah, they're clearly the best number 1 and number 2 rating combination amongst all
Number
12.
seven out.
But
1
they
point.
haven't given us the
Dabang
best.
Delhi.
Sagarati this time, advanced tackle.
Sagarati's wish of going to the bench has been granted. He's been trying that for a long time.
A loud roar in front of his home crowd. Pawan Sehrawat. Every time he steps onto raid, the crowd, the noise at the Gachibowli, it just goes up several decibels. So what's stopping him from giving us vintage Pawan Sehrawat stuff?
Pressure. We told you in the pre-show Kabaddi Live that he loves raiding against Delhi. But every night is not the same. Start was not there for him. If he gets an early start, he can be a very destructive player. Talk about Pawan Sehrawat, we talk about his perspicacity. We talk about the fact that his deduction powers are very uncanny. But the other thing is, there's something called the current form now. And the current form, of course, it's the same body. You know, you're never going to get the spares for it. This is what you're going to live with and survive with. No one knows about the body better than the athlete would.
Yeah, 100%. You did mention that he does look pretty fit this season. Not too sure if there's any injury or any niggle that's troubling him, but he's just waiting to get that mojo back, Pawan Sehrawat, much like Naveen Express.
You know what I've been missing for the last 3 seasons or so, because he missed out on season 9 completely after that injury. I've not seen a Pawan Sehrawat with the high jump and then coming down and then racing past and producing a super hit. That is what I want to see. Not that some of his jumps have not been successful, but we've not seen. Oh, sneaks through! Yes, he does!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That is a lot of damage. And who does it? It is the Naveen Express with the flair.
1,
And
2,
this
3.
just might be
Wait.
the super raid that we've been talking about. Naveen is feeling the injury, but he'll be delighted. He'll forget that pain. He'll take the blood for the super raid.
Ouch. Yeah, he's just scraped his elbow there. The skin peeling off. He'll get a little bit of attention. There you go. Ow! You can feel it. But a crucial blow. Here's the thing. Don't ever give Naveen space to work with. There's a reason they call him the Express. He's lightning quick. Maneuvers to the right of the defender, then the lunge forward. Excellent skills. Oh! We thought for a second it could have been a super raid. In fact, just the 2 given.
Third touch came maybe Navneet after he had crossed the midline. So the moment he crossed the midline, the raid is over. That just might have been the case. So I was also of the opinion that could have been a super raid. Okay, but Telugu Titans, this is a do-or-die raid. Pawan Sehrawat, has he picked up a bonus point, or should I say, have they given him the bonus point? Because they're more than happy to give the bonus. They just don't want to bring another player back on the mat for the Telugu Titans, and that will only happen if you give them a touch point.
Yeah, I'm also happy, Paddy, the fact that Pawan has substituted himself with a defender, because knowing Pawan, over the last few games, he would have been tempted to stay there as a defender. He's made the right choice. Oh, but it's hard when you have to contend with Ashu Malik.
He makes the hard choice. There's just one voice that's roaring at the moment, and that is Dabang Delhi and the Bravehearts. Ashu, look how he turns. I mean, this is how he fetches 80% of his points. Goes to the defender, entices him towards him, and then carries him down to the midline. Pawan Sehrawat comes. This time around, Pawan, don't be satisfied with the bonus, and that will hurt your fans more than anything else. You are Pawan Sehrawat. I mean, a ship is safest at the harbor, but that is not what jets are made for. You are a jet. You are the high flyer. Fly! Come back again and give another solid try. High flyer, show us what you're made of. 4, 3, 2, nothing! Oh no, he's been ushered out. Oh, anti-climax at the end, but so much of energy.
11 number check करना.
Yeah, has Pawan been ushered off? Was he dashed out? Yeah, we're just waiting for confirmation. Let's give this another look. Yeah, he gets the touch on that right corner. Ashish goes for the dash. Pawan was almost... he might just be safe here, Paddy.
You have a strong
Bonus
case now.
plus 2 points.
Wow! A super raid from the Super Raider. HB Razor Gen 6 Super Raid, is it? Hold on, hold on. Yeah, all of Hyderabad just got
TV umpire.
excited.
Dabang Delhi challenge, Raider out. Our decision, bonus plus 2 points. Please review.
Bonus plus 2. I did see the touch on the right corner, Paddy, and there was obviously contact from Ashish Malik who made the dash who attempted the dash. Was there a bonus? And did he make it back past? Just need to look at those two for confirmation of whether this is a super raid.
You know what? It's all about, does he slide that hand past the midline and some part of the body is inside or not? Now, what are we looking at? He picks up a bonus. Bonus is fine. Bonus is fine. The left foot is up in the air. When he plants the right foot, that's okay. So no controversy on that one. No debate on that one. After that, the two touches is what we're going to look at. Then he goes, gets a hefty touch. He's got the license to enter the lobbies. That's fine. Now, as he heads into the lobby, Ashish is chasing him. On the way through, he'll get a touch from Ashish as well. So the contention and the debate is not whether the third touch happens or not. Whether he inserts the hand and some part of the body is inside the playing area or not. Left hand is in. Oh, left foot is inside. Left foot is inside. It is firmly planted. I think he's safe. Decision is coming.
Yes.
Should be a super 8.
Please confirm the jersey number. Okay, thank you. Review unsuccessful. Bonus plus 2 points. Telugu Titans. Captain, your
And
review is over.
this
No more reviews.
is HB Racer Gen 6 Super Raid. He's got the power to thrill.
And just like that, all of Hyderabad erupt because their main man has given them a super raid. Now a super tackle opportunity. Look at Vijay Malik crouching. He's sleeping almost.
Do anything to not give a point. And that is well done. I like it. I love it. Produce the surprise element. Even Ashi was thinking of smiling. He hides his smile, goes back, and this is a good contest. Let's take a look at Pawan Sherawat Super 8 yet again. Well done, high flyer. We've not seen a Super 8 coming in from you in a long, long time. Are these good signs?
We hope so. We certainly hope so. Ashu Malik, Naveen Express, Pawan Sherawat, we're in the midst of Kabaddi royalty, truth be told. This is serious skill on display. They have another opportunity for that super tackle. This time they'll have to deal with a man who's lightning quick. He loves a lot of space and he'll have plenty to work with only 3 on the mat in yellow. Now he's looking for the touch on Vijay Malik. Pawan Sherawat, Krishendul. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely Sonic the Hedgehog.
1 point.
Ridiculous
Dabang Delhi.
speed from the Express. How do you retract from that? Krishendul doesn't have an answer. It's what makes him quite brilliant. The speed of Naveen Express.
Absolutely, and what you're looking at is Pawan Sherawat. Bengaluru Bulls, champion season 6. Before that season 5, he was with Gujarat Giants. He was only given 17 raids. He was thinking of quitting Kabaddi. What a beautiful story. Oh! Oh, Pawan Sherawat! Oh, you beauty! The high flyer is back! They just cannot believe it. He's doing it for real! One more time! HB Racer Gen 6 Super 8! Pawan Sherawat has ignited fire at the Gachibowli Indoor Stadium.
And it's a raid that certainly has the power to thrill. Look at that! The high flyer with his trademark move. Extension of the left arm. She can't watch this. How? How did this just happen? 2 super raids from the maestro. And now it's the Titans in the lead. Yeah, we need a breather. It's just gone up a few notches. The intensity. First strategic timeout of game 2 today.
All right, Pawan Sherawat has shown us his skills. He's ready to gobble all of us in pure brilliance, no doubt about that. We've seen some superhuman effort as well. High Flyer's got 7. Naveen Express is also doing fairly well. He's got 4. But the problem is, even after such brilliant effort by the High Flyer, who's got 7 points from 6 days, his team is only leading by 1 point.
They were trailing by about 5 points until Pawan Sherawat decided to bring back his A game. 2 super raids in as many raids. And now he's got a strike rate of over 100. There you go. The trademark Pawan Sherawat high jump. It's a thing of beauty. It's what gave him the tag of the high flyer. And just good to see moves that we associate from the main man. Naveen Kumar hasn't been too bad himself. He's got a strike rate of over 100. Both the big boys delivering on the big stage. This was the escaping skills of the Naveen Express when he has space to work with. The lesser the number of defenders is when Naveen is a serious threat. He just has pace unlike no other. He's a proper Usain Bolt on a Kabaddi mat.
I think Pawan Sherawat's effort has been far more stellar as compared to Naveen, because Naveen was aided by poor defending as well. There was a huge gap that was shown to him. Didn't have to do much, just had to sneak through, not taking anything from the effort that he's put in today. We want 2 superstars to put in maybe a 15 to 8 point game, both of them, and then the Wall of Stars night will be absolutely embellished by that.
It's been a couple of seasons where Naveen's just been a shadow of himself, really. It's the injury in season 9 that really has impacted his game. But there you go. That was the first of the 2 super raids that Pawan gave us. First that jump and then the extension of the arm. It's what you associate. So typical of Pawan Sherawat.
And this is what you and I were talking in commentary also in the pre-show, which fans should always watch at 7:30 KVD Live, because it's an in-depth analysis as to what you can expect. Pawan Sherawat in the Super 8, that was what you and I were demanding. And now, how do you pick a Super 8 from a bench? You don't. You'll have to come back.
That's one way from stopping Pawan Sherawat to score a few super 8s. Get him off the mat. Put him on the bench. Look at that. Naveen with a gorgeous toe touch on his opposite number.
Well done. That's smart thinking. With a minimum of fuss, a little bit of intelligence, he completely bamboozled Pawan. Pawan anticipated nothing there. He was just standing, moving, not even thinking that Naveen is going to target him. Naveen has it in him at the moment. It's running in his veins. The confidence is there. It is a rough super tackle opportunity. Naveen at his best would pick up a 5-point raid in a situation such as that. As Ashu watches from the bench, Pawan Sherawat can only be revived if you pin Naveen Express down. No, he doesn't take the risk. He's a smart character.
Yes, very mature head on those young shoulders. Now Vijay Malik. In comparison to Naveen and Pawan, he's not the quickest on a kabaddi mat. He's a gritty customer. He'll fight it out until he gets what he wants. Do or die rate this. He's got to make something happen with just about 10 seconds on the clock. The deeper it goes, the harder it gets for the Raider. He digs himself a deeper hole. And he waits until a mistake comes from the opposition. And it did. It came from Ashish.
And this sort of generosity has to come to an end. I mean, your team is putting in so much effort. I think he lost his balance there. The intent was to go into the ankles. He lost balance. Sorry, sir. Earlier on, we were not fair to you. What we saw in the replay gave us a perfect look at what happened there. 1 versus 4. Navneet, 1 point lead for Telugu Titans.
Neck to neck so far, Paddy. Look at that. It's just the audacity of Naveen to go so deep in the opposition half and still get a healthy touch, because he fancies himself coming back because of his sheer pace.
And then Pawan is calling the shots here at the moment. He's the one who's choosing. Ankit was a dead duck. What are you doing? At this time, you should be pouncing. There's a limit. I mean, whatever the cost of making a mistake, the price of inaction will always be greater. Make a mistake and give a point, that's fine. You're sitting like a dead duck in one corner.
Nothing separating these two teams. We've just been witness to the first tie of season 11. What a contest that was. Seesawing from one way to the other. First, that game started with the Bengal Warriors leading, then absolutely brilliant comeback by U Mumba, and then the Bengal Warriors coming back in this game, and eventually ending 31-31, giving us our first tie. And like we mentioned and discussed, Paddy, none of the teams deserve to lose that one. Now Ashu Malik, super tackle opportunity. It's gone a little quiet currently after those super raids from Pawan Sehrawat.
Yeah, because Pawan Sehrawat, the only way to keep him quiet was to send him on the bench, and Naveen did that with some flair and finesse and a little bit of intelligence. Do or die raid, beat out your message, pluck up the courage. You just can't rely on percentage at the moment. You'll have to produce the goods. 1 versus 5, they don't need to protect the black line. He's saying no way. Whereas the Raider is celebrating Ashish Narwal, I beg your pardon. Now we still have to wait for the confirmation.
1 point.
Yes, Telugu Titans will win the point.
And the ownership is happy as well. Now Ashish is saying, I was happy with that. I know I got the touch. A tie 5 to celebrate. The referee says, you know what? We're pretty convinced as well. We'll give you that. Do or die now with Ashu Malik.
Our difficult roads lead to beautiful destination. He's a man for tough occasions. And the going gets tough, the tough get going. Smart cookie, well done. Whatever it takes. Oh! Give! Come on, wherever you go! You belong to us! Telugu Titans are on fire!
Absolutely brilliant tackle. We're 16 minutes into this game, and that's just the second tackle point for the Titans. And it once again comes from Sagar Rathi. He almost did it on his own. A double tie hole. Other fans love it.
Would you believe it? A half which has had 2 super raids is a low scoring encounter.
I know. And it's only 3 tackle points that we've gotten all game long, Paddy. Not been a good one for the defenders. And it continues to be. Oh, Naveen gives him a proper send-off. He's unhappy, the skipper.
And for right reasons. From 2 men down, Telugu Titans. This is what belief can do to you. Well done, Vijay Malik. Has Pawan Sehrawat come back? Yes, jersey number 17. Holding the hand. Or rather, Mr. Malik is holding his hand because he can leave the chain whenever he wants to. Now they are all single except for the chain in the center. Amit and Sagar Rathi. Sagar Rathi, a little bit of discipline. Patience. Calm is the best balm, Navneet.
Yeah, we'll see who can stay calm in this rope super tackle opportunity. Tough when he'll have to deal with someone with the... Oh, he's cleaned up. Naveen, in fact, is so livid with his partner that he didn't care if Pawan tagged him. Not too sure that's in the best interest of Dabang Delhi, KC. But Pawan Sehrawat
Number 11 and 10
has
out.
arrived, and how? A Super 10 for the Super Raider.
Now, all right, mistakes will happen. That's okay. It's human to make mistakes. What is Naveen doing? He's looking at the other end, giving his partner, teammate a stare. Absolutely not. What you should have done is gone down low into the feet of Pawan Sehrawat. Make an effort. Make an effort.
Number 81 out. 1 point. Dabang Delhi.
Racing past to the lead at the moment, Telugu Titans.
Good old Pawan Sehrawat, 8 points he's gotten by virtue of Super Raids aplenty.
Navneet, when the leader is lost, heavy it can cost.
Raider save.
At the moment, Pawan Sehrawat is ruling the Kabaddi match. This is the real high flyer. He's got the presence of mind. He's handling his troops very well. He's leading from the front. The kick is back. And the eloping skills and the escape artist as well. Oh, those moments of joy very rarely come and visit that camp. They beat the Bulls to start with. At the moment, no, stay away, Ankit.
Bonus plus 1 point.
Bonus plus
Dabang
1.
Delhi.
I think Ashu Malik was saying Sagarati tagged me as well. But they'll be happy taking the 2 points though. Clean bonus that. Now it's come down to a 4-point game. Chance of Pawan at the gutsy bowling. He's the poster boy of Indian Kabaddi, the captain of the Indian Kabaddi national team. He is the biggest name there is in the game as we speak. And he's putting on a show for the fans. Another error from Ashish Malik. Now this isn't done.
Bonus plus 1 point.
Don't look at Naveen, Ashish. You're going to be on the receiving end of a proper stare.
And for right reasons. Throws the kick, very side on. Look at that balance. Look at the presence of mind. And this is now Super 10 for Pawan Sehrawat, the third of the season for him. He is getting back in the same rhythm and the same groove. One more time, the jersey number 7, Sagarati, is costing them a lot of points.
Just an advanced tackle so close to the midline. Unnecessary. Yeah, just when we thought that the game was slowing down. Some action right towards the very end. Points aplenty for this man. He's got half of the points that the team has gotten. 10 out of the 20. His third Super 10 this season. 20-15 at the end of the first half. And Pawan Sehrawat with this Super Raid features in our tough move of the first 20. Got that bonus point, Paddy, but he wasn't happy. He came back for more.
He came back for more. And the way he recollects himself and reloads just to fire more. And then the high flyer comes. 4.2 feet up in the air. Then he lands and then he finds enough momentum. Oh, he says, okay, whatever it takes, I'll crawl if need be. Naveen was looking lost. And that can cost you very heavy sometimes. He's got 7 or 8 points, that's a very good thing. But the captain cannot afford to be looking somewhere else while you should be looking at the raider who's raiding. It's a live raid happening. Another multi-point raid, escaping skill. I think there was a weak moment from the defense because they left the gap open there. That made things easy for Naveen. We thought initially it was a super raid, it was just a 2-point raid. Then we look at the phases. Well, you'll be surprised to see this, that the Telugu Titans have, we won't say exactly dominated big manner in the first one, but they had a lead of 1 point. Second one, far better.
What does that leave us with? A 5-point lead for the home team, who've been happy because they came towards Pawan in action. They've got plenty of it. Come back for the final 20 in the second half.
भाई सुन मेरी बात तने मेरा उतला देगला दाने पड़िया था ना मारूं तू नहीं तू बे हाथ भी ना लांदा हूं उसका न्यू करे बेरा यार ये बाल को ढाटे ना जाऊं बड़का वे थाम यार क्या खेल रहा है यार अरे पड़ रही अगला रे ला ने बगल वाले अगला नागा मारा मारते रिंग से ओए पागल ना बनो तेरा थोबड़ी में मारूंगा ठीक से आंधे न्यू करती टांगड़ा मारी इतने अरे बैठ जा आराम से
It is a 5-point lead for the Telugu Titans, and the High Flyer has already got his Super 10. 20 minutes to go in this contest. Plenty of opportunities will be there for Dabang Delhi to come back in this contest, especially when Naveen is the front runner, as is Ashu with the points. Both of them have got 7 points each, but the difference between the two sides has been Pawan Sherawat, no doubt about that. And the War of Stars is living up to the billing. My partner will agree to it. Hello, Naveen.
Most certainly. Paddy, after a tie in the game prior to this, and now Pawan Sherawat and Naveen Express firing. The fans have certainly got their money's worth. Dream 11 top picks. Over 80% of you all have picked Pawan Sherawat in your Dream 11 starting 7, and why not? He's putting on quite the show. Ashu Malik, very quietly, Paddy, has moved along to 7 or 8 points. Like he ever so often does, understated, unassuming. He'll go under the radar, but he'll do the job just like that.
Bonus plus 1 point. Dabang Delhi, number
would you
1 out.
believe it? He's gone past Naveen. He's on 9 or 8 points at the moment. Exactly the point you were making, Navneet. Unflappable temperament. When challenges come, he's not deterred. He's invigorated. That is the difference. Very coolly, calmly. He'll say, okay, let the spotlight be on Pawan Sherawat, let the spotlight be on Naveen Express, I'll quietly do my business, and he does it.
And you know what? If anything, he actually likes it. I'm not too sure if he's a man who says a lot. He doesn't necessarily like the spotlight. He's happy to play second fiddle. And I'll tell you what, if you have Ashu Malik playing second raider, you have one heck of a raiding unit.
And if I have to choose one man to walk the ramp for me out of the 3, I'll want the spotlight to be on Ashu.
Ooh, that's interesting, Paddy. Now, he's a good-looking fellow, isn't he? He's got the skills like that as well. He's targeting the left corner.
He's such an intelligent raider. He knows where the problems are, and that's a Super 10 for him. Ashu very quietly, in the most professional manner, in the most elegant manner, has gone about his business. There is no roar, there is no celebration, because he knows his job is not done yet.
Yeah, absolutely, and I keep saying this. I said it in the first half as well, Paddy. But for me, Ashu Malik and Naveen are the best 1-2 raiders amongst all 12 teams. I don't think there's a better raiding duo that any team has in comparison to Dabang Delhi.
Review,
Please
and we'll come back and talk
challenge.
about Navneet's
Bonus
point there.
please. TV umpire, Telugu Titan challenge, bonus point. Our decision, no bonus. Please review.
right. As you made a great point there. We'll come back and talk about this. Please tell our viewers what this review is about.
We're looking at a bonus here. I don't think he's going to get it. For starters, he's cutting the black line. And I'm not too sure if the left leg is in the air. It needs to be in the air when the front foot's landed past the black line.
Okay. Review unsuccessful. No bonus. Captain, your reviews or no more reviews.
Yeah, I wondered if that was necessary, truth be told. 18 minutes left in the second half. It was just a bonus point. It wasn't the best attempt. A review gone begging now.
Yeah, and coming back to the point that who are the best raiding duo, raiding unit, unstoppable force when you talk about two of them. If I don't look at the last game, I look at today's performance. Of course, yes. Because when you look at quality, when you look at what they bring onto the table, oh, Naveen Express.
Number 17
If
out.
point for him tonight.
Dabang Delhi.
Super 10 already to Ashu. And that highlights your point one more time.
Look at that. Oh,
Two on
brilliant.
direct.
When I look at Puneri Paltan, it's the trio, but it's the defense and the offense that make Puneri really strong. When I look at Pink Panthers, it's Arjun Deshwal. But when we talk about Delhi, it's two top raiders they have. Now a do-or-die raid with Ashish Narwal.
What does that mean? Just sit tight and observe. Not everything needs a reaction defense. All you need to do is play smart kabaddi. You don't need to play hard kabaddi. Now you need to! Ankle gone, radar gone. Point is ours to enjoy.
Yes, suddenly now there are only a few smiles with the majority of the Gachibowli pretty quiet. First successful tackle in the second half, celebrated by Sri Ram Finance. Now rough super tackle opportunity for the Titans. They need to contain the main man, the big boy.
This is a very crucial moment in the game. Delhi can race past to a 4-point lead from here. 2 Super 10s already for Ashu. He was the player to enjoy and the player to watch last season. 1 versus 2, rough super tackle opportunity. Ashu does not take his chances. What he has done is, with sheer speed, he has forced the error on Telugu Titans, and the look on Pawan Sherawat's face tells you the story.
Just absolutely love the manner in which he goes about his business, Ashu Malik. Look at that. That's the error that came. I think that was Chetan Sahu, was it? In fact, it's Chetan that's raiding right now.
Amit Kumar was the one there. Chetan comes into raid. Chetan, bonus has been given. Don't be satisfied with the bonus. Your team needs a touch point. Throw in a kick. Go in deep if it needs to be. He has been hijacked and he has been deposited. And this is going to be the all-out that Dabang Delhi were looking for.
3 points, Dabang Delhi.
It's 3 points to Dabang Delhi, the bonus to Telugu Titans. We started the second half at 15-20 in favor of the Titans.
77 out.
While the Telugu Titans have just taken the 1 point in the second half, Dabang Delhi KC have quietly picked up 9 points. And at the moment, momentum with the boys in blue, and momentum in this game does funny things. You saw what the Patna Pirates did to the Talaivas yesterday. The most miraculous comeback you'll ever see in a game of Kabaddi. It was a game for the ages. They went on to winning that. Dabang Delhi were trailing by 5. They're now leading by 4 in a span of 5 minutes.
And that is the reason why the fans and the true lovers of the game are always hooked to Pro Kabaddi League, because the comeback is just around the corner. It is always the unexpected that happens so frequently in the sport.
As much as Ashu Malik loves to have the limelight on someone else, he doesn't mind not having the spotlight. Here's a man who loves the spotlight. He's a showman in every sense of the word, Paddy. He knows he's Pawan Kumar Serawat.
Yeah, he's picked up his first point of the second half because Pawan was on the bench. They need him here. If there's somebody who will be closing the gap and somebody who can take the lead away from Delhi, it is Pawan Sherawat. And this contest is going on between Pawan and Ashu and Naveen combined. Naveen gets to his 9th. Now this night, as we build up as War of Stars, is really living up to the billing.
It's interesting, isn't it? Like I mentioned, one loves the spotlight, the other doesn't mind not having it. Different personalities, contrasting in terms of how they are as people, but very effective, very similar in terms of how effective they are on a kabaddi mat.
And Ashu is one personality who will never force himself on somebody, be it through vocals or through gestures. He'll always stay very cool, and that is such a great quality to have. Pawan Sherawat at the moment, sir, with those weak tackles that you show him, Nitin Pawar, he'll take you to the cleaners.
So again, once again, heading towards a close finish. It was as close as it can get in the previous game. Our first tie, if you're just tuning in, between the Warriors and U Mumbai. Look at that. Oh, he's just an artist. Poetry in motion when you see Naveen Kumar in full flow. Look at that. No, don't ever get in the way when Naveen Kumar is running, because he is lightning quick. Makes it back with a bonus and a touch.
Wait.
And this is where Dabang Delhi will keep hitting you hard. He's got his first Super 10, and I loved his interview in the pre-show today. And he said, there are certain things that I'm wanting to do, but they are not happening. Now, there was such an honest confession from a 24-year-old. Up he goes, down he comes, and out he goes.
Faded out. 1 point.
Have they figured out Pawan Sherawat's jump? Yeah, ever so often now we see glimpses of Pawan Sherawat with his wings clipped. Much like that. It's the move that made him the high flyer, but it's a move that hasn't worked for him too often.
And it is also a move that has brought about such reactions from fans and us commentators. And though millions and millions of viewers sitting and watching it on Disney Plus Hotstar and Star Network, I mean, he can completely make you jump off your seat. He'll make you yelp. You'll go, wow, really? How can you do this? Thank God we've seen those two Super 8s today.
Yeah, it's interesting, but I think I would imagine that defenders are starting to anticipate that he's going to go above them versus, for example, a Dubki, or moving towards the left or right.
And those jumps have not been successful in the last couple of games. We hardly see that jump getting a point in the last season as well. Only 2 successful jumps tonight. Two today.
Yeah, first tie of PKL 11. They're sitting there all together. Really good friends. They certainly are. They play a lot of their kabaddi together. They certainly weren't smiling when they were on the mat earlier today. You were on comms for that game, Paddy.
No, I was happy to see Devang sitting there. Devang, the superstar from yesterday. He's sitting there with Sunil. Sunil was his former captain. They play for different teams at the moment. They played for Jaipur Pink Panthers. Now, what a game that was. The first tie that we got to see. And yesterday's game, Patna Pirates, and the comeback and the story of Devang. He was with the Jaipur Pink Panthers. They didn't give him any match time, hardly any match time in 2 seasons. I'm really surprised with that one. And what were people at the auction doing? Not going for him at the moment. Oh, he's closing in on the gap. Now, this is a very crucial phase as well. How many points has he got? And they need to revive Pawan Sherawat as soon as they can.
In this passage of 10 minutes, Dabang Delhi KC have picked up 14 points, when the Titans have picked up only 3. It's been a 10-minute passage that's completely belonged to the away team. And with that, we're going to take a strategic timeout, a final one of the game. We'll come back for the final 10.
Welcome to the final 10 minutes. We're coming out of the strategic timeout. It's a 5-point lead for Dabang Delhi. It's been a seesaw battle. When you talk about Kabaddi Juniors National Final Qualifiers Round 2, tomorrow 7 p.m. join us. Choti height, buddy fight. They can just take it to unimaginable heights. It's surprising how they can match the senior pros tackle by tackle, raid by raid, move by move. They have a lot of swag as well. Kabaddi Juniors, Star Sports and Disney Plus Hotstar. 7 p.m. Navs.
7 p.m. it is. You see the small boys and then the big boys right after every Sunday. How about that? All right until the end of season 11.
Small boys, then the big boys. What about these boys?
Now, these boys, unfinished business. They've done their job though. On a super Saturday, you get yourself a ticket, you make your way to the Gachibowli.
First, we'll take a look at this tough move. This is what Naveen is made up of. Look, while he's just getting that hand touch onto the corner, he's keeping an eye on the defense all the time, and then flying hand touch. This is the Naveen Express that we all know to be.
And the Naveen that we saw in season 8 when he was MVP, relentless. Look at that, 14-4 in the final 10. That's costed them the lead. They're trailing by 5 now, the Titans. But the two big boys, 12 points each.
Now, so remember what we were talking about when you asked me that question in the pre-show, what would you expect from the two of them? And I said 15 8 points from both of them. Huh?
We're on course, Paddy. 12 apiece right now. 3 and 3. They can certainly do that. They can do that with one blow. Pawan Sarawat, 10 minutes. He's been off the mat.
Number 1 out. 1 point.
Every time you see Naveen get running hand touches, you know he's getting his mojo back. It's his trademark move.
And it's not the fact that he's getting those points with the utmost amount of ease. Now, jersey number 4 for me, Krishan Dul is supposed to be their best defender. He was caught napping. The moment he was going towards somebody using the center, it's your responsibility to come. And Pawan knows there are far too many chinks in the armor for the team. Ashish Narwal, 6 efforts, 2 8 points for him. Pawan Sarawat, 12. Naveen, 13. Ashu very quietly, while the spotlight is on the two of them, he's gone about his business very quietly.
Like he almost always does. He assumed lead responsibilities last year because Naveen was missing, and what a job he did indeed.
And he's a very smart customer. He knows which battle to be a part of, which battle to avoid.
And much like Arjun Deshwal, Paddy conserves his energy. He sort of knows when to spend his energy. But he's not someone who'll be running up and down, maybe like an Ajinkya Pawar, for example.
Ashu will never be consuming his energy for no reason. I mean, he'll say, okay, I'm doing it for a reason, which I will channelize my energy and use it later. That is Ashu for you. Ashu will not be seen running helter-skelter. He'll not travel the court as much as Pawan Sarawat, Naveen Express, Pradeep Narwal for that extent also, and then Arjun Deshwal. He will know his zone and he will conquer from that zone. So sometimes and most times it's not what you have, it is what you do with what you have.
100%. And if there's one person who works within what he has, Ashu Malik uses that to maximum potential. I'm just loving seeing, Naveen Express in full flow. It's been a while, Paddy. It's been a while.
You know what he does is he shows the hand and offers the total. Perfect, this guy.
Yeah. It just makes for great television when you see one of the star boys at the peak of their powers. And that is what Naveen is. He's one of the biggest names. He's just been off the boil for a while. Injuries and whatnot have troubled him. But when in full flow, you'll put him there in the top 3, top 4 best raiders in the league.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. Rough super tackle opportunity. Pawan Sarawat knows Ashu can do a lot of damage. That running hand touch. He's a very confident man. He never, ever produces that bluff. He's very certain. Officials know this. Telugu Titans are down to 2, and I think they're staring down the barrel at the moment.
They're just slowly starting to let go of this game. It's drifting away now from the Titans and into the hands of Dabang Delhi KC. 7 points the deficit for the Titans. It's the
Bonus point.
widest
Telugu
margin
Titans.
we've had in a while this game. And Ashu Malik, as slowly and quietly as always, is ticking along. Rough super tackle opportunity, gets one. A
Number
leap,
7 out.
a lunge,
1
a
point.
touch on Sagarati.
I mean, while focus has been on Pawan Sherawat and Naveen, Ashu has produced a master class. And I think that is why Dabang Delhi will always be the team to beat, because it doesn't matter to Ashu what limelight he gets, what accolades he gets, what award he gets. And when nobody cares who gets the credit,
Bonus
the team
plus 1
benefits.
point. Telugu Titans, number 2
And
out.
now he comes back onto the mat, and that's why the loud cheer. The bonus and the touch points, so 2
Time
points to
out.
pull it back.
Telugu
As the
Titans.
Titans say, listen, we need some time out.
And the coaches from both sides will be spending a lot of time after the game and tomorrow morning. A long, long class, because 4 tackles for Delhi, 2 for Telugu. Okay. Talking about KBD Juniors National Final Quarters, down to tomorrow, 7 p.m. Chodi high, buddy fight. They'll amaze you and make you jump off your seat as well. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Star Sports and Disney Plus Hotstar, as Navneet says. Young boys and then the big boys.
As a Kabaddi fan, you've certainly gotten your money's worth. First, a tie, and now a Super 10 for Naveen, a Super 10 for Pawan Sherawat, a Super 10 for Ashu Malik. It's almost like you come there hoping to tick a few boxes. You've gotten every single box ticked as a fan today.
And I think they should take some risk now at this moment. Why? This is a rock super tackle opportunity. Ashish one side, Pawan Sherawat the other side. If they sniff something, both of them should pounce in togetherness. Because sending Ashu to the bench will be something. Oh no. Pawan
Number 17
Sherawat
out.
wanted to do something which he once did to Rohit Kumar.
This is just unbelievable. Ashu Malik now moves to 13 points. Pawan Sherawat 12, Naveen 14. He's the last man standing now. Ashish Narwal.
And my heart really goes out for Coach Huda. We heard him in an interview today, and he was sounding very dejected. And he said, whatever planning I make, these boys are just not delivering. The coach was, and the pain could be heard in his voice. Oh, well done. Well done. What he offers is he gets Ashish.
Telugu Titans,
And
number
that
11
man
out.
in the left corner today has been some sort of problem for the side. Ashish gets Ashish, and Ashish gets 2.
Ashish Narwal gets Ashish Malik. Just
Number
when
2
they
out.
thought they could
1
come
point.
back, Naveen
Dabang
just
Delhi.
dusts off, ticks off another defender.
I mean, their joy was short-lived. They could not even celebrate those 2 points. And that's the beauty of Naveen. He doesn't give them. And the highlight is, I'm looking at the tackle points at the moment. Telugu Titans have 2. And Delhi can't rejoice either because they only have 4.
2 tackle points in the entire game, Paddy. And 4 for Delhi.
Winner out. Bonus point.
Okay,
Telugu
finally
Titans
another
all
one
out.
for Delhi.
1 plus 2, 3
But 2
points.
tackle points in an
Dabang Delhi.
entire game is way below par.
All in.
Not that Delhi have done exceptionally well. They are just better than Telugu Titans. Delhi have just 5. And this will increase the lead, and this will give their confidence a huge boost at the moment. Now, came from outside and his entire body was out of the playing area. No, sir, that will never be counted. Well done defense. On that point, Nitin Pamar was very good with that 7-point lead at the moment. Time has come for the Telugu Titans to start thinking about not losing it by a margin greater than 7 points. Pawan Sherawat, though, will be thinking quite differently, and he should be thinking quite differently. The next grade has to come from lead is now 8.
1 point.
They're not
This
even gonna-
generosity has to come
They're
to an
not
end.
even going to let you complete your sentences, Paddy. The errors are coming thick and fast from the Titans. It's an 8-point lead, 2.5 minutes. We've seen 8-point deficits being wiped off in 2 minutes. It can happen.
Bonus plus 1 point.
Bonus plus
Telugu
1. Well done,
Titans,
Pawan
number 12.
Sherawat. Though Delhi's intention is very good. We're also taking a look at another charismatic raider. Free-flowing and mind-blowing. He's divine. He can be deadly. Talk about the Naveen Express. You were speaking about the fact that he always evolves, always elevates. Was he running out of fuel? Does he have something in the reserve? He's got plentiful. He came recharged. And he never runs out of battery with that sort of performance now. 2 minutes and under in the game at the moment. What separates the two teams? 6 points. Pawan Sherawat, go and announce yourself. You've got no other choice whatsoever. Throw in a kick, Pawan Sherawat. They're more than happy to give one, but why to give one? Pawan Sherawat in 5 seconds gets a point.
The Dabang Delhi have to play it smart now. They are the ones that have to slow this game down. And I think it's the right man coming into raid, Paddy. He's a very mature man. He will play to the situation. What he will do is roll the clock down.
Smartly. And if at all things are going wrong, if at all things are falling apart, just look at one man in the Delhi camp and there will be normalcy that will return. That is Ashu onto your screen.
Yeah, he's just
Timeout.
the calming
Dabang
effect
Delhi.
that he has on this team. It's what you need in crunch situations like this. About 80 seconds left. It's a 5-point lead for Dabang Delhi.
Raid machine will be in action. The costliest buy in the auction will be in action too. UP Yoda lost their last game. They have the height. And then Ramer will also be there. Pink Panthers versus Tamil Talaivas and UP Yodas versus Gujarat Giants, who are searching for their first win. Tomorrow, this fantastic doubleheader lined up for you.
If it's Naveen Express and Pawan Sherawat, today's stars of Kabaddi. Tomorrow is tomorrow's stars of Kabaddi. Kuman Singh, Sachin Tanwar, Arjun Deshwal.
Absolutely. Though Arjun Deswal will say that I'm somewhere in the middle. Maybe not exactly where you were calling Kuman. I may not be where Pawan Sherawat is. But he's the MVP of the last
Number
two seasons.
55 out.
Yeah, Arjun Deshwal has been around for a while. Now, Pawan Sherawat very smartly has picked up a quick point. And quick points are the need of the hour now for the Titans. Do or die, rate this.
And he's killing the clock. He will do something after 20 seconds are gone. That's for certain. And our producers should play a clip in the poster today, what you and I were talking about. 15 8 points to Pawan Sherawat and 15 to Naveen. Both of them have done that. The game at the moment is with Delhi. Ashu has killed the clock. Now he's trying to look for a point. The smart thing is he's already killed the clock. May not be chance. Done! Stuffers produces the good yet again. Ashu is awesome.
He most certainly is. Confirmation here. What is it going to be? Yeah, let's just take another look at this. Sagarati. Did he go fast? Yeah, of course he did. Quite convincingly with that left hand. Did it come in the nick of time? He was running against time. Ashu Malik. Towards the end of that raid.
Raider save. 2 points.
Wow.
Dabang Delhi.
It's a 2-pointer in
Number
fact.
2, one defender out of bounds first.
There was also a defender out of bounds and one for the touch point.
Right.
They're shooting themselves in the foot, the Titans.
All right, now what only thing they should be looking at the moment is not lose it by a margin greater than 7. They play the Pirates on the 28th, the Bulls on the 2nd, Talaivas on the 6th of November. Pawan Sherawat is looking invincible today. He's done nothing wrong. He's only been tackled twice. He's picked up 18 raid points, 2 from that raid.
Oh, what a day this has been for the Raiders. Pawan Sherawat 18, Naveen Kumar 15, Ashu Malik 15, Big Daddy Super 10s. They aren't just regular Super 10s. Now Naveen will roll the clock down. It should be the game for Dabang Delhi, KC. The first half belonged to the Titans, but an outstanding comeback from Dabang Delhi, KC, will mean that they will walk away with this game.
And this is what it is. Coach Huda is disappointed. Dabang Delhi have won this by a margin of 4 points. And the highlight have been 2 stars, sorry 3. Ashu Malik 15, Naveen 15, high flyer Pawan Sherawat 18 rate points. The war of stars living up to the billing. Pawan Sherawat and the power of deductions were visible. Naveen Express was in top gear. Ashu was awesome. What a fantastic game of Kabaddi, and these winning moments are being celebrated by Sriram Finance.
Just unfortunately switched off in the second half, Telugu Titans. They picked up 17 points in the second half versus 26 points that Dabang Delhi KC picked up. In the end, a 4-point win for these boys, and to do it against the Titans in front of their home crowd, well, it's a tough pill to swallow for the fans. They got their main man to score points, loads of it, as many as 18 points for Pawan Sherawat, but the fans would have liked the Telugu Titans to pick up a win here. It's nice to see Dabang Delhi acknowledge the support from the fans. It's been a good night for them.
Pace-wise, when you look at it, Telugu Titans first, second, look at the third pace. That was the time when Naveen Express and Ashu combined together and started to take it away from Telugu Titans, who were looking very good in the first 20. Pawan Sherawat 18 rate points, Naveen 15 rate points, Ashu 15 rate points. Whenever Ashu and Naveen will get 15 rate points each, I mean, they will not lose an encounter. He gets a kiss from the coach.